What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Strike Up Beer, your least favorite podcast. I'm RD. It's live. We're live. Happy hour. Trying to have some fun. Waiting on one other thing to kind of pop up here, but yeah. Like I said, it's been a minute. So I figured it's Friday. We're in the summertime. Isn't it summer yet? Yeah, it's got to be summer, right? We just had the summer solstice not too long ago. Is it coming up? I don't know. Anyways, picked up a beer from out of town. There we go. That's what we're gonna do right there. I know it's kind of whatever. There we go. The sun is yum. This is from Southern Prohibition. They call it SoPro in the can. There you go. Anyway, that's terrible look. You can't see it's all glossed over or whatever. So SoPro, the sun is yum. Vienna style lager, 5.5% alcohol by volume. Brewed and canned by Southern Prohibition in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Went down to Mississippi a week ago, 2 weeks ago. I don't really remember. I guess it was like 2 weeks ago. Hold on, let me get this thing over here. There we go. Perfect. Like the 13th. Yeah, went down to the 13th. Let's get this poured. Obviously, I need a drink. You would think it's been an extremely long week, but really it hasn't. There we go. Give this thing a tap or two. Just get these little bubbles out of here. Take a look at that. Oh, yeah, you can really see it on TikTok. Like the hue, the red hue. Kind of biscuity, bready, if you want to call it that. So we're all down to Mississippi because we were going to Gulf Shores, Orange Beach. Yeah, there you go. Orange Beach, Alabama. Never been. Decided to go. What's up, Derp? How we doing? Hey, I saw your message. I told Alan to reach out to you. I don't know if he did or not because I didn't see the thing. But obviously, we didn't do a live stream last week. He's got a family thing going on. We won't be live next week either. So just FYI, man. So they're coming. Now listen, Derp. We'll talk about the nerd real quick. But real quick, cheers, everybody. Everybody that's on TikTok, everybody that's on Instagram, Facebook. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. So, Batman reviews. We just did Injustice, and just recorded The Killing Joke. So there's two more for you. We're trying. We're trying our best. All right. So anyway, yeah, we family trip, decided to go down to Orange Beach. My wife's like, I want to go to Orange Beach. Never been. I heard a lot of good things about it. I'm like, that's fine. I don't care. I just want to go to the beach. So we roll over to, I was like, let's break the trip up because it's like a 10-hour drive from DFW. Try to break it up, even though we can do like 80 miles an hour all the way there. But we stop into Hattiesburg we get up and leave about 7:30 in the morning. We get there about, I don't know, 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I really don't even remember what time it was. But hung out. Went to this really cool. First off, we wanted to pop into the brewery, Southern Prohibition. That's what I'm drinking right now. So, hey, congratulations. How many was it? Are you the adult teeth or kid teeth? Because if is an adult tooth, that sucks. If it's a kid tooth, that's cute. All right. But anyways, pop into this bar. It's like an old house. No. Hold on. We're talking about the brewery. Man, I'm flip flopping all over the place. So we go to this brewery. The breweries there close at 4 o'clock on Sundays. There's like 2 or 3 breweries in town, right? Well, congratulations. You are getting it eventually, Derp. You're getting. I swear to God, we're not dodging you. We're not ducking you. You'll be on. You'll be on. So go to Southern Prohibition. Closes at 4. We get there at like I think 2:45 or so, like that. Get there, really cool place, dog friendly because that's we're bringing Tilly with us. So we meet up out there, hang out on the patio. Real cool breeze. It wasn't too hot. They had a lot of shaded areas and whatnot. So we really enjoyed ourselves. Knocked back a couple cold ones, tried a couple different styles. And really just after a trip, like a 7-hour drive, you get out and you're able to stretch your legs, enjoy the air, whatnot. And it was kind of hot down in Mississippi, to be honest with you. It was kind of hot. Not like Texas, but anyway, so we brought the rain with us, which is like, all right, it says it's going to rain. Let's go ahead and get out of here. But let's go find another place to have some beers for tonight. Thank you. I'm trying to figure out that bar. I think it's Barrel and Kegs. Hold on, let's see it. Keg Hattiesburg. I do want to talk about this place. Keg and Barrel. Really cool place. And it's gigantic. Indoor, outdoor. The outdoor area just kind of seems like it goes on forever. It's huge. We're sitting there kind of close to the outdoor bar area. There's TVs, there's giant fans. We're just sitting there chilling, having beers, get some lunch, and we're just having a great time. They had, the soccer game was about to come on, and my kid's like, "Well, the Hurricanes game's about to come on. What the fight's tonight?" I'm like, "Okay, what's up, Porky?" And I'm like, "All right, well, where do we got to go?" And he's like, "Oh, I found this place and they're dog friendly, all this kind of stuff." So we leave this really cool ass bar that we've been sitting at for like an hour or so, just enjoying ourselves. And then we end up going to a Buffalo Wild Wings, and I'm like, "This, you got kids running around, got just chaos because we can only be on the patio because we got the dog right, and not not fun." Now we're all of a sudden we're really hot, we're just sweating, everybody's hot now, miserable. But we watch the game, get through it, and then like, you know what? Just going to bed. Not going to tie one on. Not going to do anything. And Survival Empire, how we doing? Not going to do anything else. We're done. It's like we got to get up early, and we'll make that last drive into to Gulf Shores, Orange Beach, or whatever. So, but anyways, the brewer is really cool. They were all really nice. Again, Southern Prohibition. Now, this beer, let me go ahead and talk about this real quick just because we're here. The sun is young. This is an AI overview. Let me give you the untapped real quick. Copper colored liquid bread, slight honey note with a clean, crisp finish, 5% alcohol by volume. We got 3.8 on the stars there. Yeah. Now, I asked Google to give me a review of this beer, and it says it's a popular craft beer by Southern Prohibition Brewing, based in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. It's highly rated, copper-hued Vienna-style lager characterized by malt-forward notes of toast and honey with a crisp, clean finish. I'm telling you, that's pretty close. This thing knows its beers all of a sudden because it's kind of bready. It is, as you saw, it looks. Get a light underneath of you, be able to see how red it is. But yeah, ingredients are brewed with a blend of Pilsner and Vienna malts, which both I enjoy Pilsner. Obviously, that's one of my favorite beer styles. German sapphire hops and cold fermented with an extended lagering time. This beer is widely known for its excellent easy drinking cold beer, perfect for sipping. Usually available both on draft and in 4-packs at the Hattiesburg Tap Room and at select craft beer retailers across distribution states. So that's what I got. I got a 4-pack, and it wasn't like crazy expensive either. I think it was like $8 or $9 for the 4-pack. So perfectly fine. Beers, how we doing? Welcome in. I can see some people popping in over there. Calvin, how we doing? Thanks for subbing. Appreciate it. So anyways, yeah, just having a cold. It's been a while since we've done happy hour here, Anyway, so then we get up. I slept like absolute crap. The dog had an upset stomach. Wife snoring. We get up, get some breakfast, and we're like, I guess it's about time to hit the road. Let's hit the road. We'll get there at a certain time, about 2:00, maybe. Maybe we'll go to a bar. There's a brewery in Gulf Shores. Then we'll go get our groceries. Then we'll go check in to the Airbnb. So that's exactly what we did. Rolled into town, quick 3-hour drive. But I will say this, it rained like crazy for an hour or two. And at one point you couldn't see in front of the car. You were hoping that the car in front of you had the lights on. You had your lights on. The windshield wipers are going as fast as they can, but there's just nothing. It can't keep up with it. It cannot keep up with it. So kind of sucked in that point. And we pulled over a little bit, just kind of, catch our breath, and then made the last trek in, which was an easy drive. It was incredibly easy to make it to there. And yeah, we roll into town. It's called Big Beach Brewing. Pop in there. I did get some beer. I did get a beer or two from there, but we went there 2 or 3 times. One, we got there and soccer was on, so we're watching the World Cup. Really cool place. They're like, okay, yeah, big patio. Mosquitoes were kind of out and it was kind of warm. Couldn't get the game on outside on one side, but I didn't want to sit on the other side. It was kind of covered and it was like super hot. And they were like, yeah, come on in, bring the dog. The dog gonna chill? I was like, dog chills. Thanks for the likes. I appreciate that. And it's like, the dog just chills, man. Oh, thanks, Chris. Hey, Ty, how you doing? And so we're hanging out there. There's 6 of us, 6.5 if you include the dog. Get some food. We're having some having some beers, watching the game, laughing, chuckling up. We play some Uno. My kids are all grown, and I was glad they were able to make this trip with us because, you don't know how many more. I had kids at a young age, so it was tough to go on family vacations after the fact. My father still had younger children. So it was like they're still going on family vacation. I was like, well, I'm old. I aged out essentially because then I had my kids and I had to drive across the US or fly over there to get there. But we did it one time. But so anyways, it's fun to have everybody there. So they brought their girlfriends, significant others. And yeah, like I said, we just sat there, enjoyed ourselves, laughed it up, yucked it up. And then boy, I'll tell you what sucked. This is what sucked is when went to Walmart, the busiest effing Walmart on earth, apparently. And everything there is twice as expensive as it is back here in Texas. And I was like, this is kind of crazy. Like this is a bit expensive. It's like, so $450 later for groceries and things of that nature. We're like, all right, let's go. Now we got to carry all this crap and put it into a refrigerator, get settled into our Airbnb, and let's kick the day off. Let's just go. Get there, like, all right, there's a break in the rain. It's a little bit overcast, but you can still feel the sun a little bit. Let's see what's up. This chair is squeaky as hell. Oh, Chuck McDonald, yeah, I saw you. You snuck in here and gave me a like. I appreciate that. How we doing, Killa? I hope all is well. So we're like, let's hit the beach, load up the car, and we roll over to the, whatever we set up their umbrellas and our chairs and all that kind of stuff. We're out there hanging out. The boys are surfing or they're body surfing and boogie boarding or whatever. And was it skimboarding? Yeah, I think it's skimboarding. They're out there just tearing it up, having a blast. So we're there for like a couple hours. We ended up playing like Foursquare and whatnot. Then we're like, clouds are kind of rolling in, and everybody always gets like an alert on their phones, like, hey, it's about to start raining, heads up. We're like, howdy, bud. Oh, howdy to you. It's been a while. It's good to see you. I hope all is well. I actually drove through your home state. That's what I'm talking about. So the storm, you could see it starting to consume hotels one by one. And you're like, we are 100 yards from the car, all sand. Like, but luckily it's me and my boys, my wife, and their two significant others. And we packed that S up so fast and like hauling ass to the car. It did get us. We did get caught in the rain because we always get caught in the effing rain every freaking time. So, and it was a howler too. Stuff was flying all over the place. But look, all our stuff was packed in pretty good. So we just get the hatch, and we're just chunking everything into the back of the car. Everybody, and then you can see people there laughing because they got caught in the storm, but they're like leaned up against their vehicles and all that kind of stuff. They just got to and they were locked out of their car or whatever. But we got everything in there, rolled back to the house, and it was like, all right, shower time. Then let's get some food going. Lizzie made a giant pot of pasta for everyone. I was already drilling the beers and enjoying myself. I had a nice salad that night. So we had a huge table there. It's a circular table. It fits 6 chairs, giant chairs comfortably. So all of us are sitting at the table enjoying ourselves. And then we're like, all right, let's play some cards. We played some Kate. We played cards. We played this. We played that. Got introduced to a new game. I don't even know what the hell it was like, something about spoons. Yeah, it was Spoons, I think is the name of it. And dude, yucked it up, stayed up a little bit too late. We didn't stay up too late because we were kind of tired from the night before. So it's not like we were all hung over real bad the night of. But then we decided to next day. All right, so it's gonna rain. We'll judge it. We had some breakfast. Lizzie made a gigantic breakfast for everybody, bacon, eggs, and biscuits and whatnot. We had some missing ingredients, so we had to go back to Walmart the next day, get some jam or jelly, some Cholula, and something else. And anyhow, we're like, so it's not going to be raining until about 2 or something like that. Who wants to go to the beach? And so we went back to the beach. Same story. We're hanging out, enjoying ourselves, and then here comes the rain. Mad dash to the car, get soaked again, go back to the house, chill, watch some soccer. And then we're like, hey, we're like kind of sitting around. It's kind of the afternoon, like, hey, what are we going to do? It's not going to rain now till like later. It's a nice like 4-hour break. Let's go back to the beach. Go back to the beach. And this is when like it was essentially a hurricane that came through. We saw it coming, and this one was darker and kind of further out. I thought we were going to be okay, but all of a sudden it was like, oh, we got to go. We got to go fast. And so it's like me and my younger son, we're pushing the beach cart as fast as we can go. Everyone's just trying to get to the car as fast as they can. And it got us good. I was like, oh my God. So the car at this point stinks. So it's got like sand, seawater, soaked furniture and toys and chairs and everything else. So we're like, get there. I was like, all right, I'm unloading everything, getting everything out of this car. It stinks to high hell. And since I got a flash go, I don't even know what that means. Anyhow, we get that, we get back, I empty everything out. We take a look at, you know, all right, we're kind of in for the night. We're here for the night. Let's have some fun, play some games, watch maybe a movie or something. I can't remember what I would put on. But soccer was on till like forever or till late at night. So we just watched soccer and chilled. Like, all right, not a late night. I think we just chilled and watched TV. Everybody kind of went to their rooms and was just relaxing, right? Because it was exhausting after all that back and forth to the beach. So you got people taking naps and just chilling or whatever. So I'm like, okay, well, it's about that time. Let's go chill. I was taking Tilly for walks around the block and all that kind of stuff. It's just a long day, right? It's been a long couple days already. And then we're trying to plan to play golf, and I guess that was on. Oh yeah, so we played golf on Wednesday. Wednesday comes around. We were supposed to reserve the spot the night before. It would have saved us like $25 per person each. Per person. That's what it means. Anyways, then we're like, all right, well, no one gets back together. Everybody goes back to bed. We wake up the next morning and they're like, "Are we golfing today or what?" I'm like, "Y'all were supposed to come on down here and tell me if we're going to golf or not." I didn't book anything. I was like, the price is now, $100 per head. Plus, y'all going to have to ask for an extra cart because if you want to bring your girlfriend, say at first they were going to do a beach day or a pool day. Well, since you don't know about the weather, like, we want to go with y'all. Okay, fine. So each couple in a cart. We get there. Lizzie and I just start having a couple beers in the park, a little warm up beers, if you want to call it that. Chris Hayes in the house. Thank you so much. Thanks for liking. Appreciate it. Hope all is well. When's the draft, by the way? Then we're like, all right, well, let's go golfing. All right, well, what time do you want to go? We get on at 1. 1's fine. Okay, cool. So we got to screw around a little bit during the day. And then we hit the course. Didn't rain. It said it was good. Wasn't going to rain or whatever. So it didn't rain. It was a little bit overcast, but the rate, I was like, Lizzie was like, "You want to put sunblock on?" I go, "No, I don't put no sunblock on. I'm just going to fry." And so I fried. I absolutely fried out there. We're in the parking lot having some beers. Kids roll up. Like, we'll get the carts. Let's go check in real quick. We get all 3 carts, come back to the thing, load everything up, have a couple more beers, and then it's go time, right? We actually got there and worked on the game a little short game action, a little putting, some chipping and whatnot. So it was nice. We paid pretty good money for it, so we're going to use the facilities. And so it was about a 6 to 7 hour day up there, which was fine. Everybody was there. Where else we're going to be? Anyways, girls proceed to get smashed, all 3 of them. Me and the boys are just trying to hold on at this point. Just let's get through the round. It was a kind of a bad round of golf for me, but I had some good shots. I was happy about it. But then by the time let's get some lunch at the turn. We go inside, hang out, grab some food. And we're like, all right, and they had pictures there, which is awesome. All right, cool. We'll be back. Let's go finish the round. Finish the round. We get back in there. The wheels have already fallen off. Went through a ton of beer. Get back to the clubhouse. Like, let's have a couple more beers. Just a couple more, just to see if we like it, right? Just to have a couple more. Just loosen up a little bit. Then we roll out to like, all right, let's roll to the house. Cleaned up the mess right there. That place, it was Gulf Shores Golf Club, if I'm not mistaken, which I can actually double check. No, you know what? I'm gonna use a different tab. Hold on. Oh. There we go. Yep, Gulf Shores Golf Club. Loved it. The guy at the front was kind of shaky at first, but he warmed up to me. Quite nice. Lizzie didn't really like it. She goes like, everybody there is kind of snotty. I was like, actually, I liked everybody. She was like, I was trying to talk to those guys. Like, the people don't want to talk to you. What are you talking to other people for, anyways? They don't work here. They're just people. They're people that play the golf course. They're hanging out. So anyhow, everything's a social event for her. So we finish up, roll out of there. Let's go home. Quick, easy dinner, type thing. Chill. Everybody was zapped. But we cleaned up. Okay, no, not quick and easy dinner. I take that back. Everybody wanted seafood, so we had to go to some place. You throw a rock and hit 15 seafood joints down there. We go to one that's kind of pricey. I don't know why. It's not very nice, but so anyways, but they allow dogs, so we brought Tilly. Everyone's sitting there eating. we're kind of just hanging out. I don't eat a lot from that place. I'll eat a salad or something like that, right? I don't eat seafood. But now I got to check something else. Go Billy Joe in the house. Ooh, Billy Joe. What is going on? Pop in, sit down. I'm like, I'm getting this. They're like, oh, we want the bag or whatever. It's the boil bag or whatever. It's like, knock yourselves out. I'm not eating it. I don't eat that stuff. And I'm eating a salad. And so I get a salad. 3 of them get a share of boil. One gets chicken tenders. The other one gets wings, I think, or something like that. Get an appetizer or 2 or something, whatever. So I'm like, Tilly eat. And so Lizzie orders like a chicken patty for Tilly. Tilly eats it. She's enjoying it. They let dogs in there. It's crazy. She then throws up on my son, the dog, not Lizzie. She throws up on Austin. And I was like, oh gosh, I was like, you know what? Just give me the keys. Just give me the keys. I'm going to go take her home and let her relax. Take her to the house, drop her off. I'm like, all right, heading on back up there. Not far. Everything's so close down there. I love Orange Beach about this small town feel. Head back up there. I walk in. I go, where the hell are the other 2 people that were here? Emma and Lacey. I think they both left. Yeah, the girls left. The boys stayed. I'm pretty sure. Apparently, she had an allergic reaction because I was like, if you order like chicken tenders here, because you're avoiding the fish part or the shellfish part, it's all going in the same oil. And of course, she had that. She had a reaction. Holy moly. I was like, what the hell's going on? Let's just pay the bill and get the hell out of here. Bill comes $4.50. $4.50. That's how much I just spent at Walmart. And then not only that, they add 18%. I was like, well, I guess I don't have to tip today. I go, that's pretty fun. And I was like, see ya. Luckily, I tell you what, we had a great waitress, very sweet gal. And she also circled that 18%. You know what I mean? Let you know, hey, it's already on there, right? So more than happy. I was excited. It's like great, grand, wonderful. Roll out of there. We got to go back to home, see what's up. So there's, young lady's upset because she had her allergic reaction. I guess my son didn't care enough or whatever. He seemed kind of like downplay it. I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. I was not there. I was at home taking Tilly home. And then my wife's like, oh, I want to go make sure we check on Tilly. I go, where the hell do you think I did? What do you think I did with the dog? What do you think I did with our dog? My dog. And so we get home and they're like, yeah, there's some upset parties, alcohol plus almost the serious event. Emotions are running wild. Girls go, we're going to the pool. You're going to the pool, are you? Okay. Let me walk y'all over there real quick. And because we got an Airbnb in like a community type thing, right? And there's usually a lot of shit going on over there. So I was like, I'll go over there. Let me just get y'all settled in and I'll come back. Get them in there. I go, y'all good? Cooler's right here. You got plenty. So the three hens are sitting there just talking, chatting it up. Older son goes like, I'm going to bed. I am exhausted. I'm out of here. I was like, okay, well, sorry. Good night. Love you. Other son and I are sitting there talking. He goes, I was like, where they? I go, they're over at the pool, whatever. I go, and he's like, you want to go over there? I go, I'll go if you want to go. And that's exactly what we did. Loaded up another cooler, rolled over there, hung out under the ceiling fan under the covered area, and let them all talk. Let them talk. And then they were like, hey, what are you doing back? Won't y'all come over here? I was like, all right, we'll come over. So we ended up hanging out with them, just kind of checking out the pool area, the putting green and whatnot, and just enjoying ourselves. Nice night. But everybody, they just went a little too hot. They went a little too hot. And so it made for a tough, struggling Thursday where everybody kind of slept in a little bit, people moving a little bit slower, whatnot. And so anyhow, Thursday was a real sluggish kind of day, chilling. I don't even think we went to the beach. Everybody kind of want to do their own thing. It's like, go enjoy yourself. You don't have to spend time with us every single minute. You can go do some things. So they went to the wharf. Lizzie and I went to the brewery, hung out for a little bit, had some beers. That's where I picked up this other little 4-pack. Oh no, not this. That's a different. That'll be a later review. That'll be a later one because I love that brewery. I like this one too. Nothing against this one either. Anyhow, long week, just an extremely long week. The next day, that night, we kind of just hanging around. Everybody's chilling. It's one of my favorite nights too. Relaxing, just chilling. We don't got to worry about anything. Not going too hard either. Went hard the night before. Don't go hard on the last night. People, it's our last night here. That's like my wife when we used to we used to go to Vegas, or every time we're in Vegas. Oh, we're only here one more night. I go, yeah, no S, and we're traveling tomorrow. I don't want to be in the airport throwing up. I don't want to get on the airplane and throw up. You know, it's like it's chill time. We've gone hard. We've gone hard. We've enjoyed ourselves. Anywho, I was like telling everybody, I go, listen, I'm out of here at 7:30 or 7 o'clock in the morning. That's when I'm leaving. You don't have to leave then. You can drive your own way, do your own thing or whatever. Like, no one really told me anything. They didn't really say they weren't going to come with us. But so anyways, I'm locking this door at this time. You guys got to go about your business. You know, they were like, well, what if we want to stay? I go, then I need $1,000 deposit because I don't trust any of y'all to leave the house the way it's supposed to be. You know, Airbnb's got all these rules and all that kind of crap. I'll make sure this and that, all that crap. And so we get going down the road, and we all leave together. I get to the stop sign, and I take a left. My younger son follows me. Then I don't even see my older son. And it was like, hey, we're going to Walgreens. You know, Lacey's stomach's upset. I go, okay, no big deal. We'll see you. No big deal. My older son decided they're going to stay in Orange Beach for like another several hours. And then my other son is like, yeah, we're going to go over to Mobile and go check out the museum. It's like I don't know if it's a war museum or what, but it's got battleships and airplanes. It's a really cool looking place. We saw it on the way in. And so they all did their own thing, hung out, whatever. One of them ended up going to Shreveport. Another one ended up spending the night in Nacogdoches, hanging out at breweries and stuff like that. It's like, you guys are 21 and 23 or 22 and 24 at this point, I believe. Yeah. Just have fun. Enjoy yourself. You don't have to follow me home. And we left on a Friday anyway, so we get back and enjoy ourselves. That way it doesn't hurt that bad, the hangover. You know what I mean? Thanks, Alan. Appreciate that. And so we drive back. We're just kind of trucking along. It's an easy drive, and we're just moving. And Liz's like, I'll drive for a little bit. I go, all right, you want to drive? Whatever. She took over for 2 or 3 hours. Like, I'm just sitting there in the passenger seat hanging out. I got plenty of sleep the night before. I'm not tired. And we're like, you know what? Should we stop somewhere and spend the night just to do it for no reason at all? And it's like, how about we just stop at some breweries in Texas? Let's hit the state line, rolled into a brewery in Tyler, rolled into another brewery that was a little bit further down the road. I believe, I can't think of the name of it, but I got some beer to go, I think, from both of them, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll be doing some reviews on those as well. But and then it's like, all right, well, let's roll to the house. Why not? So made the final push to get home. Got home right before the sun went down. So not too terrible. After stopping for each one of these places for like an hour or so, had a burger at one. ETX, that's where we stopped. And the other one was, I could see it. Union. I'll have to look it up. Anyhow, ETX had a burger. Delicious hamburger. We're sitting outside on the patio that's like downtown kind of setting. And the other one was a downtown kind of setting too. Really cool places. And then, like I said, get home, all that rain, all that freaking rain. Like, you're talking about like Dallas was flooding. We flooded around here, and apparently some got up in the house. So when you get home after a long ass trip, that's what you want to do. Dry out carpet, get the vacuum out, the vacuum cleaner, suck all that water out, put down some put down fans, let it blow all night. I was like, oh my God. It was a trip. But you know what though? We got home on Friday night, got to sleep in on Saturday, relax, hung out and partied. And then Sunday was Father's Day. Kids came over. We made it a pool day. Then me, Lizzie, and my brother, we all went out, grabbed some beers and whatnot, and just, shut it down. It was great. It was a trip, man. It really was. So I'm going to finish this off because I'm right about that, about 30 minutes. And then here in a second, I'm going to get the call saying, hey, we got to go outside because it's pool time. So cheers real quick. Cheers. Nice. Again, that's Southern Prohibition, SoPro. The sun is yum. Like I said, this is 3.81. I really enjoy this beer. Yeah, it is kind of, it's malt forward, right? So you're gonna have more malt flavor than you normally would. But the Vienna style lagers are kind of like that, right? They have that copper hue. They look great, smell great, taste good. I didn't pull up any carbs or anything like that. It's just because I doubt it's out there. But no, this thing's a banger. I like it. I don't know if could I go a 4 on this? You know what? It was vacation beer, and vacation beer gets a little extra something. We're gonna go 4.0 on this one. Really good. If you're ever out there, like I said, is Hattiesburg, Mississippi. I was like, I'm looking up places to stop on this road trip. I miss the road trip. I do. I miss it. You just, I am getting older. It kind of sucks to be sitting in a car that long. But if you make stops and just kind of hang out, but you get to see some. I haven't been in Hattiesburg in forever. Hadn't been in the South in a long time. Will I go back to Orange Beach? Yeah, it's an easy drive to get there. Can break it up like I just did. After driving 7 hours, I'd stop in Hattiesburg, and then there's a 3-hour drive from there. Kidding me? Why not? Most of our trips to the beach, to the Gulf, used to be Destin, Miramar, Fort Walton. I love Miramar. I love Destin. It's really effing busy. Yeah, it's really effing busy. So, but yeah, that's gonna do it. I'm gonna get out of here. Yeah, give me a 4 for this. Really good. The sun is yum. SoPro, Hattiesburg, Mississippi. I know that doesn't do any good because that light's like shining on it like crazy. But yeah, thanks so much for being here. Thanks for being a part of it. We weren't live this past Thursday, as I mentioned before, but we're not going to be live next Thursday on our normal night. So maybe you'll get another happy hour beer out of me. But maybe I'll do a little more Monday. I don't know. We got fantasy football coming up anyhow. With fantasy football, SB Fantasy Football Podcast. I was trying to think of the name. Jay Cisneros in the house. What's up? Thanks for the like. Appreciate it. Hope you guys and gals have a great weekend. Thank you so much. And we'll see you next time. Adios.